Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jedi here, and rather than talk about the stuff I've been talking about lately, which is stuff I've been seeing lately on just crap, honestly, I'll give you guys some good stuff, something good, a gaming update. So let's get started with, I know it's like all my games lately have been Hoyoverse games. So the first Hoyoverse game I ever played, Honkai Impact 13. Now, I kind of fell off on HI3 after the first story wrapped up. Didn't play much of the second story. But once I saw that Rito, my favorite character, Rito Royal-Slice, was getting a new look. I wouldn't call it a battle suit because it's part 2, and battle suits aren't really a thing now in the game because battle suits are considered, excuse me, I'm currently walking to the bus stop, so I'd say it's a nice day. Because we're right now in between rainstorms. They're supposed to be going in about an hour and a half, maybe 2. But, so yeah, once I found there was going to be a new Rita version, she's imaginary and lightning, called Miss Espionage. I was like, I had to get her. So yeah, the day she came out, I was a returnee, got a bunch of returnee awards, and I got her within a couple of 10 balls, because the pity count was at 30. Not 30 as in that's how many pulls I've made, but 30 as in that's how many pulls that were left. And I had some sorry, excuse me. I had some pre-saved supply cards. I made 1 10 pull, got her weapon and one of her stigma. Then another 10 pull, got the second stigma, and they offered a box that you can get one of the stigma, so I used that to get the third. So she's built easily. That's the thing about Honkai back there. You can easily build your characters. You don't have to grind or anything like that. Anyway, moving on to Zenless Zone Zero. I don't know if I posted something about this, but I got Ye Shuang-Wan, and I'm gonna try for her engine, because first of all, my engine pity was, well, I did have enough to make a 10 pull and I didn't get it, but my engine pity was basically at 0. It's now at 10, because the last engine I pulled was Ellen's. So anyway, back on this. I'm trying for engine. For right now, I have Soldier 11s, which is okay for her, but I wouldn't recommend it because Shuang-Wan is physical, Soldier 11 is fire. So her engine is supporting that. I have, as for disk drives, I have the four piece of one of the new sets that were out. I don't know the name of that, and two-piece Blade and Saw, which is one of Miyabi's. I don't have that good stats on them, but eventually I will get them. I also reached Legendary Proxy, which is the highest proxy level available in the game right now. I'm currently trying to max out the levels of my main team, which is Yixuan, Miyabi, and Astra. I have just recently promoted the latter two to the last levels. I gotta farm the stuff. Do you need to level them up? Those I honestly don't know. Their version of the EXP books in Genshin, and I need to farm Denny's as well. So now let's move on to Star Rail. My alt account, as you know, I recently got the Dahlia, which between my main and alt accounts, I have another character who does character voice in all three games. Because the Dahlia is voiced by Christina V, who in Genshin does sorry for the conflict with burping and stuff. I had some breakfast before I started heading out. I was eating breakfast while I was doing my daily stuff. Yeah. Getting back on this. But yeah, Christina V does Bennett and Shincho in Genshin, and the previous mentioned Miyabi in ZZZ. So she joined a small group of people who do voices in all three games. The others being Alejandro Saab, Susie Young, Risa May, and Elizabeth Maxwell. Playable characters. If you count NPCs, you have to include Stephen Fu and Allegra Clark. Because Stephen Fu does Wolfie of the Imaginary Theater in Genshin, and Anaxa in Star Rail. Allegra does Beto, Acheron, and Fairy. Oh, another thing about the voice. There's another thing I like about voice acting, about this whole voice acting thing. I love being right. I know it's like it's one of those rare times where I just get that prideful reaction. But I love being right. Well, what I mean by that is, before Song Wong was released, they didn't list her English voice actor name. I play the event where we go on a date with her, right? And I'm sitting there like, that voice sounds so familiar. I'm like, it sounds like an older version of Kachina. So I'm sitting there like busting my, trying to find out who is her voice, because it pretty much almost drove me. I was like sitting there going, come on, why are they releasing a voice? I'm like, I'm pretty sure it is. I even said, it's gotta be Kachina. And people were like, no, it can't be her. No, it's not. I'm like, then when she was released, hey, see, here's another thing. My friend over at Reaps Gaming, he recognized the voice instantly, because she voices a character from his favorite anime. The time I got reincarnated as slime, and it's her same voice that she uses as Shangwang. And he goes, dude, it's Christian McGuire. I'm like, oh. So after she was released, I went to the I went back to the ZZ wiki page and looked her up again, and fair enough, and lo and behold, it said English voice actor Christian McGuire. And people were saying, I went back to the people that were saying, no, it's not. I was like, boom, Christian McGuire, aka Kachina and Aval in Genshin. I also have a friend who recognized her voice from the anime. So yeah, a little bit of a side thing there. Anyway, yeah, I haven't really been doing much in that game other than daily stuff. In my alt, I'm kind of trying to get her light cone, but if I don't get it, I'll be fine. On my alt, on the standard banner, I did get a copy of Japard, my first copy of Japard. Which I know Japard how to build them, because I've got him built on my main. I mean, come on, I've got his light cone. It's 3 for crying out loud. Sad thing is, I have that light cone. I do have his light cone, 2 copies of it. One of them is on Don Hunt. I'm like, this light cone does not fit on Don Hunt. I need to get a better light cone for Don Hunt. The Prometator Terray, the PT Don Hunt, the one we got for free. I haven't built my main. What light cone? I know I didn't get his light cone now, but I can't remember. I know I have a okay light cone or 2 on my main. So, currently trying to build. I'm currently working on the Dahlia. On my alt. On my main, I'm working on Fushuen. I don't know what else I'd be looking to get. Because I think Fugue is coming out. Is coming soon. And with that, I want to try and get Fugue's light cone on my main, because for right now I have I think the light cone I have on my Fugue on my main, I don't know the name of it, but it's the one that's got oh God, what is it? Oh God, what's his guy from Pentacon who was a bartender? Fuck, name escapes me. Gallagher. I forget that was the name of a famous comedian back in the day. Anyway, yeah, that light cone on right now. Tell the kids say hi. So when you have a kid say hi, you smile and either say hi back or wave. You know, that's pretty much good right there. Anyway, but yeah, I want to try and get a Duke light cone on my main. Alt, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Might just go back to doing the story for now, because in the story of on my alt, I just got to the part where quote unquote Ting Yun was killed, or they found out that Ting Yun wasn't. Spoiler: it wasn't the real Ting Yun. It was Fantilia in disguise. my alt, I'm still early in Pentaconning. I mean, not Pentaconning, in Amphorius. Sorry, I'm getting a little winded here. Anyway, what else? Yeah, that's it. Genshin, my alt. I was trying for not really too much, because I'm like, I can try for her, but I probably won't be able to build her. Varessa. Then came the special program the other day. I'm looking and I'm like, okay, I know who I want on my own. Not Columbina. Not Columbina. I already have an Effa. And not Zebai. Nope. I'm saving for Nouvellette. I'm guaranteed, because I tried and I lost a 50-50 to my first copy of Kaching. So, yeah. I am guaranteed, so I am going for Nouvellette. Probably going to spend a good chunk of the time on my alt pre-farming, because I do remember what he needs, and that's Lumatoile, those pearls and stuff, those oceanic pearls that you get from the crabs, and the seahorse. I gotta fight the seahorse quite a few times. I think what else? I mean, I also am gonna get back to work on doing, 1, the story quest, and 2, the because I'm still in Inazuma. I'm about to do Yoimiya's story. That's in the game. That's in that part. After that, I know what's gonna happen. We're gonna help Toma. We're gonna help Toma. And yeah. What else? I also want to work on building an FM Films, because I do have an FM film in that one, which I'm like, oh, I got the streamers, because Nicholas and Angie Kama, they come and they frequently stream together. My main, as you know, I got Varessa. I do want to try and get Columbina. I'm trying to get Varessa's weapon, but I probably won't be able to get a weapon. But I do have a couple of 4-star alternatives. I have currently I have on her the 4-star weapon that was on Lava's banner, but I'm looking, and a friend told me, and my friend over there at Reeves Gaming, that a better one is from the Battle Pass, and that is Solar Pearl. I'm looking and going, oh yeah, that is so much better on her. Unfortunately, the Solar Pearl's at level 20. Yeah, I need to work on it. What else? Well, back on this, Columbina I want to get, because first of all, the way she walks and runs, I'm like, okay, she doesn't just walk, she glides. her attacks just so elegant. Plus, oh my god, when she does her ult, she opens her eyes and boom, wings pop out. She opens her eyes, goes in the sky, wings pop out. Oh man, that's so good. Say what you will want it, I don't give a fuck because people are just ordinary that way, honestly. But Columbina is a primary target for me in that patch. Hopefully if I get her early I can save her for Z-Buy. Because I do also want to get Z-Buy. Now here's the thing. If Z-Buy focuses on defense, I can try for her weapon. Because I wouldn't, if I'll be honest with you, since she's running alongside Nouvelette, I wouldn't mind getting Nouvelette's weapon. Another copy of Nouvelette's weapon. Well, as for Columbina's weapon, I don't know what her kit's gonna send around, so I don't know if I should go for a weapon or not. But Z-Buy, she's gonna be Geo Sword, and there's rumors that she's gonna focus around defense. Which, if I do go for a sword, and it does have a defense alt stat, I can always craft another Fluid Pixel. Because Fluid Pixel is what I have on Shalonen. Oh, and here's another thing I've kind of heard people say. Oh, the only reason why these are fans of this game and anime. The only reason why Hoyoverse made a character in ZZ and a character in Genshin, of course, is because of Uma Musume. Wrong. The reason is because in the Chinese Zodiac, 2026 is going to be the year of the horse. That is why Shangwang is a horse theory, and Z-Bai is a horse adeptus. Trying to think, of course, I am going to be having fun with Lantern Right. The free 4-star selector, they're going to have all the leeway 4 stars. I looked at it. I have all except for 2 at C6. So the only ones I don't have C6 are Xinyan and Lanyan. I have Lanyan built, so I'm gonna get another copy of Lanyan, which will make her C3. Xinyan C4. Now I'm thinking if I ever get those 2 C6 and they don't get another 4-star character in the next Lantern Right, I'll be like, free pull. What else? The new outfits. First of all, Yao's new outfit looks so cute. It makes me think. I was like, wait, so Yao's getting a new outfit. Jane Doe got a new outfit. Man, they're doing Kelsey Jaffer dirty. Because if you don't know, Kelsey Jaffer does the voice of Yao and Jane Doe. Both of them. Well, Jane Doe got a free skin, and Yao is getting a free skin. Like I said, doing her dirty. Jokingly saying that. and Nouvelette. Oh my God, Nouvelette's new outfit. Serious drip right there. I'm like, dude. I mean, I've seen people lose their minds. Like, I saw that Jonathan lose his mind, and he's upset that his boy hasn't gotten a new skin yet. Sorry, Jonathan. Maybe next year they'll give Chongyu a new skin. Who knows? I mean, next year around this time we'll be in Snezhnaya, land of Cryo. Your boy is Cryo. I'll let it come around this time next year and say, there you go. Hopefully. Anyway. Will I be spending money to get that outfit? It depends on whether or not I will have it. But I would like to get it because, oh man, the Hydra Dragon looks so good in that outfit. I saw Doro's reaction. He stood up like, oh, sorry, I stand up. Like, dude, go ahead. That shit looks good. But, anything else? Oh. I was saying to my friend last night, because we were doing the soaring event. We were doing a soaring event with each other and some other people. And I was just like, dude, we are going to have so much fun with that Dotori battle. He's like, dude, I've seen him. I'm like, that shit looks freaking good. We are going to, hopefully, we're going to annihilate his ass. Because I'll be honest with you, sometimes we have a good time. Sometimes we have a good round with, okay, when it comes to these world bosses, I mean these weekly bosses, when it comes to these weekly bosses, the earlier ones, some of them we can one phase. Like, we can one phase right in Shogun. Easy. There are ones that you can't one phase. They, go through it's automatically have to go through a phase. But taking them out, easy. Like, for example, when we take on the narwhal, after coming out of its mouth, we have it to the point sometimes where we can just, it will be falling on the ground, and it will barely be touching the ground before it's like over. Oh, we've one phased up. Oh, we can't. I've personally, because you can't co-op this one. I've personally one phased Dvalin. We've easily beaten pretty much the other characters you can't one phase. But we do have. There are times where we have good rounds against and bad rounds against the Natlan weekly boss. There's only one weekly boss in Natlan. And against the chess pieces. The king and queen. And I'm sorry, it's I like the fact that at times you can hear, whether it be Alice or I think it's Octavia. We're fighting chess pieces. It's an unfinished chess match between two members of the Hexen Circle. Which, like I said, it's fun. That is a fun boss to fight on, in my opinion. But I'm like going, we are gonna have so much fun with this one, with the Tori. I'll tell you, I was seeing some of the stuff in there, some of the stuff from the story. Yeah, I'm getting a little spoiled, but I'll find out when I get to it. What's her face? She goes up and just, you see her jumping up and getting ready to punch the fuck out of him. The marionette, I can't remember her name now, but she's getting ready to punch him. I'm like, oh. Of course, see Ether. You see Ether with a sword going up. They're both going up and jumping up, attacking him. And, well, after this patch, I am going to be saving, hopefully, for Varka. Because they showed images of characters that are coming out, and one of them, like, yeah, it's Varka. And from what I can see, he's going to be our first dual-wielding Claymore. I'm like, dude. Because I'm like sitting there looking, at it, and I go, guys, do you see what I see? Like, I noticed this, I'm like, guys, do you see? I said to my friend, I said, dude, do you see what I see? He goes, what? Look at the image of Varka. Look at his hands. He was like, holy shit, he's dual wielding. I said, not only is he dual wielding, he's dual wielding claymores. And he's all like, dude. I'm like, yeah. Dual wielding swords is, I would say it's easy. I mean, there's 3 characters that I know of that do that. Oh crap, I just missed a boss. There are 3 characters of dual wield swords that I know of, that I remember. Alhaitham, Chiori, and Skirk. And if you want to count in when he goes into his melee stage, Child. So that's 4 characters. 4 characters that dual wield. But what else am I thinking here? Yeah, I haven't gone too long in this video anyway. But yeah, so far there are 2 characters that I'm looking forward to when they come out. And one of them is Varka, the other is Alice. They didn't show Alice in that little bit. They didn't show what I could perceive as Alice in that. But there's one person they showed, and that's Nicole. So, yeah. So yeah, my goal for the next patch is Columbina, Z-Buy on my main, with Z-Buy as many copies of Yoga as I can get, and Nuvolette on my alt. So, all in all, gaming's pretty good, going pretty well. So, until next time, this is Lil Jess, and thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves.